Welcome to Borde and Round's Kitchen Chemistry. For today's experiment you will need some vinegar, some bicarbonate of soda, a couple of reaction vessels that are mugs. We're using a measuring cylinder, but it should be you can have a measuring jug at home, and a teaspoon. Mr. Round.
Right, so today is for year 10 and it fits into the rates of reaction module that you're currently doing. So what you should have looked at is all about how we can speed up the rate of a chemical reaction. Now, the reaction we're going to do is between vinegar and bicarbonate of soda, okay? And we're actually going to be changing the concentration of the vinegar and see what effect that has on the reaction.
Really easy to change the concentration. First of all, we can use full strength vinegar. Pour it into your reaction vessel, a cup, and then we can use half strength vinegar. Half strength, half the concentration, by pouring in our vinegar into our measuring device and then adding double the amount of water. So that's now half the concentration of your first vinegar. You can play around with the concentrations by changing the amount of water to vinegar ratio. Volume, of course.
So what we've got is exactly the same volume of vinegar in each, because that is a control variable. And what I've started to write down here is our three variables that we're going to be looking at. So our independent variable, which is what we're changing, as Sir just said, is the concentration of vinegar. The dependent variable, which is what we're going to measure, which is the rate of gas production, and we'll come up with some control variables in a second.
Exactly. So there are lots of things that could go wrong with this experiment, but one of them isn't any danger. What you'll need to do is take a very small end of the teaspoon of bicarb of soda, and you'll need your mobile phone just to time how long the experiment takes. So from the time that you put it in to the time that the fizzing stops is the rate of reaction. So I pour it in, give it a stir, start my timer. You can see the fizzing going on, fizzing, fizzing, fizzing. There we are. And as soon as the fizzing stops, there we go, I stop my timer. Then the same again with the half concentration, and then we try to keep the same amount on the edge of the spoon. Mass, stir, time. Fizzing, fizzing, fizzing. And stop.
So what I'd like you to do there is pause the video and check, can you come up with some control variables? No, they won't pause the video. But two main control variables there are the volume of vinegar, which is actually ethanoic acid, and the mass of the bicarbonate of soda. There are other ones, but they're your two main ones. So the science, just to wrap up, hopefully if you've been doing your online learning or Show My Homework, you should know that as you increase the concentration, you increase the number of reactant particles. So we're increasing the number of acidic particles and therefore more frequent successful collisions, which are a faster rate of reaction. Give it a go at home.
Please upload your videos so we can see you doing them as well. Thanks very much. Enjoy isolation.